Do me a favor. Stop this video right now before you continue watching the rest of the video, and I want you to ask yourself a question. What is healing? What does it mean to heal? And I want you to answer this question without looking up any definitions. Just ask yourself that question when you stop this video, and when you have your answer, resume.
What was healing for me? Well, it was a long journey. It started in 2021 when I entered into a very dark night of the soul, and all the balances inside of me, emotional ones, were a lot fucked up. I was in a very dark place, angry with myself, with the world, unable to speak. I was just constantly yelling inside of me, outside of me, and I felt a lot of fear, a lot of loneliness, and I didn't want the people that were around me. And all of this was right after several months in which I went numbed after the first thing that happened to me and caused me like losing 70% of my whole being. And I found myself at the late months of the 2021 with just 15% of all my certainties. All the other ones had suddenly became uncertainties, unsafetiness, and I felt a lot judging of myself, of my behavior, of my choices in life, of my choices in friendships, of my choices in love, of my choices of even being alive. Even being alive was threatening to me. So, healing became a beautiful process and a journey. And in this beautiful process and journey, I became more observant, less judging. I still judge, but I can stop myself and say to myself, "You're judging now. The other person, me, the situation, everything." So I'm trying to be more accepting. I'm trying to be more responding and less reacting. Even when others clearly are insulting my intelligence, I find ways to respond and not just to have emotional reactions. I am more self loving indeed. When I felt all alone and all the people I had around unfortunately couldn't help me to feel less alone, I went through an amazing journey of self love. And guess what? I found out that I am a very loving person to myself. I made peace with my inner child, with my teen child, with myself. I have no childs of burn, they are all mine. And I did a lot of shadow works, and I learned to do first to be aware of all my self-sabotage, and then I learned how to be less and less self-sabotaging. I started to create my boundaries. All my boundaries, my healthy boundaries. I started to say no to what wasn't for my highest good. I started to say no when, for any kind of reason, for the sake of another person, I would have said Yes, I said no to jobs, situations, people, and everything that would have caused me my inner peace. So I started to feel less resentment, at least by myself. So I cultivated more inner peace. And this inner peace helped me to feel less outer chaos. Yeah, it gave me another sense of loneliness. Sometimes I'm craving for human interaction because I am working from home, I'm trying to create my business, I'm trying to create everything that I want to feel this inner peace. But recent things that have happened to me had made me understand that I'm not craving inner human interaction per se. I'm craving deep understanding. So I'm calling out my soul family tribe, and that's a good thing. Then I'm gaining more clarity and less confusion. And even when my mind goes into deep confusion, I know how to balance myself, how to calm myself, how to breathe, and to find clarity without going after my addictions. Then I learned through beautiful meditations how and Reiki and Tai Chi and breathing exercises how to be more being than doing. Actually, that being a Leo had me even on that. And part of all of this was understanding tarot, astrology better. Well, I knew astrology, but having a deeper thinking of astrology and other spiritual practices and developing more faith, more and more faith in God, in the universe, in the ancestors, ascended masters, spirit guides, archangels, angels, higher self in my soul. And by developing more faith, I found myself less and less in fear. Now, if you are in a healing journey, you believe you are just there and starting a healing journey, you want to know more about your healing journey or my healing journey, stick around and follow my content on my channel. I would really appreciate that. Thank you.